Charlie Dance Group presents Keep Your Eyes Peeled. Today we're going to be talking about learned and unlearned or inherited behaviors, and we have Olivia Doyle as our special guest talking about learned behaviors right now. Olivia, would you like to say something?
Oh yes, and believe it or not, learned behaviors are a part of our culture. Depending on the culture you live in, it will impact what behaviors you will learn. An example is, like in Holland, it's legal to smoke marijuana. So if you lived in Holland, you would probably learn how to smoke it since most people there do. But if you lived in America, you probably won't because it's not a part of our culture. Like in Kentucky, a lot of people hunt. It's part of our culture.
Okay, so behavior that is more or less permanently altered as a result of an experience of the individual organism, like learning to play baseball well. That means that you will learn to do something if your experience is hard without it. When you're a baby, you learn to walk because sitting still is an inconvenience. Imprinting and habitation is an example of a learned behavior. This may not seem like it, but believe me, it is. Learned behaviors are not determined by DNA. Things like talking have to pick up and process enabled to be able so you can learn it. Next, we have Chloe Borseth here to talk also about cells and learning behavior. Go on, Chloe.
Cells learn about the environment around them using their innate behaviors. Like cells in the nervous system, will learn to respond quicker to the next time you touch something hot. Telling you not to touch it, they learn by trial and error. Most of the cell's functions are innate behaviors. They are the regular functions of a cell that are programmed into the cell's DNA. Some multisexual cells and some that can produce asexually and sexually are asexual first, but they learn to reproduce sexually or through meiosis.
All right.
Now over to Emma.
So now we're going to be talking about inherited behaviors, which are also called instinctive or innate behaviors. These are behaviors that you pick up at birth. They are in your DNA to know what they are. Things like flexibility and eyesight are inherited behaviors, like how flexible you are, and if you have 20/20 vision or like 15/20 eyesight. And normal learned behaviors among humans include a response to feeding, a grasping response, and the walking motion of feet in infancy. And we're back to Olivia Doyle.
Learned behaviors among animals are very predictable for scientists. One definition that separates humans from animals is their ability to separate instinct from will, which is technically a learned behavior.
And that's all today for our learned and inherited behaviors. Thank you and join us next week. Goodbye. And thanks to Olivia Doyon and Chloe Borseth as our special guest. Thank you and join us next week. Alright, we are here today through Charlie Dance Group and today's episode of Keep Your Eyes Peeled. We are here with Calvin Fields. Can we ask you a few questions, sir?
Absolutely.
We would like to know if you know what an innate behavior is.
Innate behavior. It's when two giraffes walk along the African safari in a manner that is uniform to the other giraffe.
That's great. Can you give me an example of what a learned behavior is?
A learned behavior. Take the African locust, for example. As the African locust tries to fly along the African gazelle, the locust lands on the head and bites the gazelle.
I see. Thank you very much. We appreciate your answer. We'll get back to you. Thank you. See you later. Thank you, Calvin.